Johanna Billion here, Billion Johanna, subscribe. So a lot of you guys are first-time business owners, are so excited to tell all your friends that you have a business. Well, let me tell you something. You have a business until Facebook decides to block your link, and you can no longer post anything on Facebook, advertise to your friends or to the huge billions of people who are part of Facebook. So I want to tell you guys all that I went through that. My link at Facebook was also blocked, and I could no longer tag my product. I could no longer advertise to any of my audience or potential buyers. So I want to tell you guys exactly what I did, the steps that I took in order to get my link unblocked, my website unblocked. So I want to show you guys step by step. Follow this link and don't forget to subscribe. Johanna Billion. Guys, I made this shirt backwards, and I'm going to show you guys how to make your own t-shirts for free at home, but that will be a different tutorial. Okay guys, so step number one. The most important thing is to have an ads account. If you do not have an ads account, unfortunately you will not be able to contact Facebook. So just to show you guys from scratch, just on the regular Facebook account, what I went ahead and did, I pressed on my pages. So I'm gonna show you guys from scratch. So facebook.com, I'm in my page. On Facebook I go by Yelsek Anahaj, it's Kesley Johanna backwards. But here basically guys, I'm gonna go ahead and click on any one of my pages. So Kesley Boutique is one of my pages, and I have that linked into my ads account. So when I am on my page, I can go ahead and click on the Ad Center. So once you are in the Ad Center, click on the icon that says Create Ad. So once you're there, this window will pop up. On the lower left-hand side, you'll see the option for the Help Center. So click on the Help Center link, and that will bring you to this page. You can scroll all the way down, and in the Resources column, the last option you get is the support option. So click on the support option, and that will bring you over to this next page. It asks you what you need help with. So you can also find answers or contact customer support. So here you can actually start your chat, live chat with Facebook. So let's click on Get Started. I'm going to go ahead and say that my problem has to do with ads. So I can go ahead and say my ads were disapproved. Okay, so let's start with that. So usually they are open here. They're closed right now, but they will reopen at 10 a.m. So, wow, that's good to know. It is now 9:59. I'm just waiting for 10 a.m. for the call center or the chat center to open. 3, 2, 1. Yes! 10 a.m. Let's contact Facebook. And let's say that my issue, so guys, you can choose any here. I'm just going to say my issue deals with, let's say it's ads. So I click on the ads, and then it says right here, chat with a representative. The estimated time wait is 10 minutes. So let's click there. So when you're here, guys, this is where it's going to be very important for you to have an ads account. I'm going to show you what happens when you don't have an ads account linked to your page. So, so for instance, I'm going to change this to Johanna Billion. Johanna Billion, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So Johanna Billion. Alrighty, so let's say right now I'm gonna let me see. If you do not have an ads account, this is not going to work. So I don't think I have an ads account linked to yelsec.com. So let's go ahead and try that, guys. So what is this question about? Let's say it's ad. What is your question? I just click other here and start chat. So this is the error message I'm getting. I have no advertising account. You don't have any advertising account which is required to submit this form. If you're currently logged out, please log in first. So I am obviously logged in, but I don't have an ads account tied to that account. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and choose one of my pages that does have an ads account linked to it. So in this case, it's going to be Kesley Boutique. So let's click on Kesley Boutique. And then let's start the chat. Oh, whoops. So guys, so for instance, I do have an ads account linked into my Girl with 3 Jobs page. So let's go ahead and click on there, and then select ads account. So just make sure that you are selecting your ads account and the Facebook page that you need support with. So in this case, it's going to be Kesley Boutique. So I'm going to go ahead and get the chat started. So start chat. So let's go ahead and continue as Yelsec. So here it is. It started. So here it is. So it took me to this page. And now that I'm here, you're going to be able to see I had been trying to get a hold of Facebook for a while. It was about a year that my website or my link was blocked. So here you guys can see the first messages I ever wrote to them. It dates back to, let's see, I think it dates back to February. Uh, All right, perfect. So guys, so here you go. So it was February 1st of 2019, so the beginning of this year. I was like, hello, need help, and I was just getting automated like responses. And I'm like, I need to speak to someone about my business. And I'm like, why doesn't Facebook have anyone for me to contact? My products won't publish on Instagram like it used to. So guys, before Facebook bought Instagram, I was able to tag all of my products. I was able to have people tap on my image and buy the product. But once Facebook linked with Instagram, my website was disabled. I was no longer able to tag any of my product. So there you could see the issue that I'm facing. So again, I tried them in August of 15 of 2019. So a few months later, I was like, I can't deal with this. I kept seeing small businesses being able to tag their product and advertise, and it was literally hurting me as a small business. Like I was just like, what? I'm a business myself. Why can't I just have a link that works on Facebook? It was so frustrating. So I wrote to them again and I was like, hello, one of my page domains is blocked by Facebook. It says it violates community standards and I don't understand why. I think someone who did not like me reported my page. Initially, guys, this is what I thought. I thought someone had reported my page. And then I wrote, but my page sells products and I would like guidance as to how to get someone to review my link to unblock it, or someone to give me guidance as to how I can edit it so that it doesn't violate Facebook's policy. So I wrote my website is, and when I tried to write the girlwith3jobs.com, it gave me an error message. I was not able to actually write my link anywhere on Facebook. So that's why here it shows that I wrote girlwith3jobs dot and then like a space com. I had to write it like this. Otherwise, I was not able to send the message. So, again, an automatic, like a robot response, basically. We recognize that you're typing a message, but because these are automated messages, we only support direct replies in certain steps. So, um, I kept going. I didn't give up. So it just said, we've gone ahead and briefed Facebook representative about your situation, so you won't have to re-explain. And here I'm sending them a screenshot. This is what it said. Your message couldn't be shared because this link goes against our community standards. So what was blocked for me was girlwith3jobs.com and KesleyBoutique.com, which is both of the domains that I have linking to my Shopify shop. So guys, as you know, girlwith3jobs.com on my IG account, my Instagram account, it's a meme page, and that's basically my advertising platform for Kesley Boutique and to drive traffic to Kesley Boutique. For people that don't want to follow a product page and prefer memes, that's why I have my memes account. And then for people who prefer a product page and may not like memes, I have my KesleyBoutique.com account, and both accounts were blocked. So I also thought that maybe Facebook was looking at this as spam, as having two domains pointing to one domain. Maybe I thought maybe it had too many redirects or there was something going on there. So this is basically the screenshot that I used to get, or what would pop up in my screen anytime I popped. This is what popped up in my screen anytime I tapped girlwith3jobs.com or anything like that. So finally, a representative by the name of Rick started chatting with me. And, he wrote, I see you need help with your URL being blocked. Is that correct? And I wrote, I only have products and I don't think this is accurate as to why my links are blocked. And then he wrote, no problem. Yelsec, guys, again, I go by Yelsec on Facebook. So that's why it says Yelsec. So he's like, no problem. I do know the importance in having your URL website link working properly. I will be more than glad to look into this for you. So I literally was like, wow, awesome. I can't believe I'm actually speaking to someone. I have been trying to reach someone for almost a year. I finally reached 24,000 followers in one of my IG accounts, and I hadn't been able to sell anything because my links are blocked. So, guys, I worked very hard to get 24,000 followers, and all of a sudden, all of my links were blocked. So, here, as you scroll down, guys, you can go ahead and read the conversation a little bit further. I explained everything. I told him I have a registered company. I don't understand why this is happening. So he tried to help. To be honest, nothing was resolved. I reached back out to them again. And as you guys scroll down, you can feel free to read all of this. I think I spoke to about 3 different representatives. So I'm showing them again. Here I'm following up. Hello, I reached out a few days ago because my link doesn't work on my website. It says it's invalid. I don't understand why. So I was sending them screenshots of exactly what was happening. And they kept saying that they were going to help me. I'm going to show you guys the emails that I had back and forth. And finally, the person that I think really made a difference here is this person. Let's see. What is their name? I'm not even sure what their name is. Did they introduce themselves? Let me see. Well, Michael. Was it Michael? So basically, the last time I reached out to Facebook was before my problem or my issue was resolved, was this. I was able to post my product on Facebook, but what happened was if anyone tried to shop, it would right away show up this link. It would say that my link was broken. So it was very strange and very weird to me. So I thought that maybe if I reached out to them regarding this issue, maybe they'd be able to fix my situation. So this person, it did say that he's like, I certainly understand the concern or the matter. Just to ensure we're on the same page, you're trying to edit your shop. However, since the link is broken, you're looking to see how to correct this and get it up and running, correct? And I'm like, yes, I can't edit my shop because when I click on the edit shop, please reference image below, it says my page is broken. So I wasn't able, it was very weird. My product was showing, so many things were showing, but I couldn't click on it, edit it, and my page just showed up as broken. He told me to basically send him everything. I showed him, I'm like, look, this is showing up on here. But once you click on it, it says, there's a problem. So I send them the screenshots and let me see. So I try to reproduce the issue on my end and incur the same error message. So what I will go ahead and do at this time is get this looked into by our internal engineers to see if there's something on the back end that's preventing users to check out. Bear with me just a few moments to get escalated up for you. So he told me to write to him my link in this way just because when I did the .com, it wasn't working. And what he wrote to me is I was able to confirm that confirming one of our internal tools that the URLs are blocked due to not meeting our community standards. And then he asked me to file this report, and I told him I keep filing that. However, I'm not getting anything back. He's like, got it. Let me check to see if there's an internal tool that I could fill out for you on your behalf. So he actually wrote, you're welcome. It is in the products themselves. So I told him, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, my products are not offensive. Like, why is this happening? And he's like, it has to do solely with the URL. May I ask if you have checked the web developer to see what could be causing that URLs to be flagged? And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, how do I contact this web developer? So I told him how frustrated I am. I told him, some of the markets where I sell. And I'm like, how would I be able to contact a web developer? Like, what do you mean? He's like, I believe you would have to search the web developer on the internet. I wouldn't be too certain, only because my expertise is in ad support. So again, guys, it was just so frustrating because I'm like, how does that Facebook? They don't know what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. No one can help me. But then I told him, but will you be forwarding to the engineers and can you provide feedback? And he's like, yes, ma'am, this is correct. I'm getting this ticket submitted for you. Even here. So here he said he was gonna try to do as much, as possible to help me. So just to show you guys, this is basically what our conversation was, and this was basically the end of it. But I do want to show you guys, I did get some pushback here because I believe you would have to research for a web developer on the internet. I wouldn't be too certain. Contact my knowledge. He wrote, I believe you would have to search for a web developer on the internet. I wouldn't be too certain, only because my expertise is in ad support, and my knowledge when it comes to contacting web developers to assist with website So it says, I believe you would have to search the web developer on the internet. It's like, what? Like, what do I search? Like Facebook web developer? And then he's like, I wouldn't be too certain only because my expertise is in ad support and my knowledge when it comes to contacting web developers to assist with website functionality and URL issues is extremely limited. So he's basically giving me a lot of pushback, telling me that, this problem is going to be hard to solve because reaching out to a developer is pretty tough. But either way, I told them, thank you for your help. I told them to please pass this along to the engineers and so forth. And guys, it took about a month, and finally my link. It was resolved. I can't believe this happened. And I'm gonna show you guys how this kind of like proof that this is like kind of like so guys, this is basically proof that it was fixed. I did go and tell all my followers. I was so excited because for a while I couldn't even post this on Facebook. There was no way that I could post my link on my status because it would show up as blocked. So now that they fixed my issue, if I click on the link, it takes you directly to my online shop. So guys, I really hope that this was helpful for you guys. I know what it's like as a business owner to start up your business and all of a sudden Facebook blocks your link, but I hope this worked. My other recommendation is please get your licenses for your company in order for you to be able to be a reseller and make sure that your licenses are valid, because another thing that I had to do was also send them copies of my registered company to show them that I was official. So make sure that you are following these steps. Make sure you register your company. A lot of people start their website and don't have a company registered. This is not going to work for Facebook. So just make sure you're legit and that you can show them that you do have all your certificates, all your licenses to be able to sell in the market. Try this out. Try reaching out to Facebook. Please comment on my YouTube channel. I want to know if this worked for you. I'm really curious if if actually this last guy Michael fixed it for me, or I'm not sure, but I hope that this tutorial was helpful and that you guys get your links blocked. But like I said, I don't think that this was the sole thing that helped me. I also think the other thing was that I did go ahead and submit all my licenses and registrations to show that I was a real business and an LLC here in Florida State. So guys, I logged into my Gmail account and I wanted to show you guys my conversations back and forth with Facebook. So just to give you an idea, for instance, here, these are my chats with Facebook. So right here, as you guys can see, this was a follow-up from Michael, where Michael is, he's like, this is Michael from Facebook ad support. We just recently ended our chat session and I wanted to reach out to you in regards to your blocked URL issue. As soon as I hear back from our internal team on this matter, I will be sure to relay any and all updates to you ASAP. So guys, it looks like there's not a specific email that Facebook emails you from, but as long as you speak to them on the chat, they do reply back to you with regards to following up on the issue, on the ticket that you have submitted. So this is just a sample of the different conversations I had with Facebook and how they followed up with me via email. So guys, I hope this worked for all of you. Please comment below. I want to know if this was helpful for you guys.